it's time to rethink everything you think you know about happiness. Take the movie Into the Wild, for example. Imagine this guy alone in the wild, and he just got poisoned because he fucked up eating a plant that he wasn't supposed to eat. He thought it was another kind, and it ended up being a plant that makes you starve, right? You just vomit everything you end up eating or drinking. So he loses a bunch of weight. He's at the border of death, but he makes it. He's in a very bad state, but he makes it. And he's going back to his van when suddenly a bear shows up in front of him. A fucking bear. And he's alone. And he's fucking weak as fuck. He even if he was at the peak of his shape, he wouldn't be able to do anything. So the bear comes up to him, starts looking at him. And the guy's just standing there. He doesn't do anything. He's just completely fucked. But the bear, weirdly, I think maybe he doesn't see him as a threat or something. Sniffles him one last line, like, and he starts going away. And in the next scene, well, a few things happen because it happens in different timelines. But when we come back to the guy after he's been poisoned after the bear, we see him writing something in a book that we've seen him read before, a book that is pretty much about happiness, or at least the passage is about happiness. And he starts writing, all trembling because he's weak, like he doesn't have any strength left. Happiness is only real when shared. And something to know about this movie is that the goal of the guy in the first place was to be alone. He met a bunch of people on the way, but his goal was to get to Alaska and go into the wild. Movie title. And what you can understand from this story is that happiness has two components. During the movie, we see the two of them. It just takes a long time for the character to realize the second one. The first one is experience, or the journey. It's everything that is happening to you right now on your way to whatever goal you have. And it's the part that most people ignore. Now, the second part that we've just talked about with the story is sharing the experience with people. Hopefully people you actually enjoy being around, but overall people. The reason I enjoy doing what I do, learning all these things, is because I love learning the truth about the world and about the way things work, but also because every time I learn the truth, the first thing I think about is, first of all, who can I tell? Most of the time it's like my brother or my best friend. And second is like, how can I explain it in a video so that I can help you and the other guys watching these videos? Because sharing is genuinely half of the fun. And knowing this will allow you to start thinking about your life in a way completely different from most people. You don't do things for recognition or for the sake of a goal anymore. You do them just for the sake of it, because you love doing it, because you love the experience of it, and because you love the experience of sharing it with other people. Whether it's after the fact, through a story, or whether it's while you're doing it. I mean, why do you think communities are so fucking popular, even on the internet? Because people want people they can relate to. They want people they can share their hobbies, their interests with. Because you can have the most fun interest in the world. If you have no one to share it with, it's just not that fun anymore. Because overall, including someone in your story can only make your story more interesting. It allows you to stop seeing the goal as this thing you have to strive for all the time. And you can finally just leave it to this, far away future that's going to come eventually, and start enjoying what's happening right now with the people you actually enjoy being with and the thing you actually enjoy doing. Now, unconditional happiness is about knowing who you truly are. And this understanding allows you to enjoy the good and the bad, the shared and the solitary, the pleasurable and the painful. And all of that the same way. You still stay happy no matter what. So if you want to know the answers to these questions that pretty much anyone has asked themselves at some point, watch this next. And don't forget, work on the inside and the outside will follow. Take care, man. Johnny.